Alrighty, so I'm gonna make this very short and sweet. This is a vlog, as you see. My friend did one, so I'm doing one. I'm going down to Tennessee. I'm gonna be driving now. It is, it's like, I think it's 2 o'clock right now, about 1:50-ish p.m. I got my suitcase packed. It's a very minimalistic suitcase. I've got a few clothes, my handgun in there. The weather looks like crap. I don't know if you can see it. That's the sky, very dark and gloomy. But be going to Tennessee. My cat's meowing, and I will vlog along the way. I gotta go to Walmart first to get some Coke. Okay, I'm stuck in traffic, so I thought this would be a good time to update you guys. I'm in traffic, like bad traffic apparently. I don't know why it's so bad up here, but I'm near Louisville, Kentucky. Well, I actually wouldn't say near it. I'm probably about 60 miles away. Stuck in gridlock. As you can see on my screen, it's saying that there's some traffic for some unknown reason, and it just increased my drive time. Hopefully I'm not going to be stuck in this traffic for too long, but I will update you and we'll see how this goes. And it's also pouring out. It's raining real hard. So, all right, it's been about an hour and 10 minutes since that last footage of when I was stuck in traffic. Thankfully, I've went from that location to, I am in Louisville, Kentucky right now, and I'm gonna flip the camera so you can take a look at the city, or what you can see of it. So, I made it here, stuck in more traffic. The screen again says traffic. Thankfully, it's a little sliver of traffic. And then we'll be on our way probably in about 5 minutes. But rolling through Louisville, Kentucky very slowly. It's actually kind of nice because the last time I was driving slowly through it was maybe 2.5 years ago when I came down. So it's nice now to just get to look at it as opposed to blowing by. I get to take it in a bit. I'm gonna stop, use the restroom in probably another 25-30 minutes. And I will update you even more. I'm in Kentucky. Took a pit stop at this bathroom, or at this gas station. I gotta piss. Obviously, I made it down to Tennessee because I know this is a big gap in the video, but yep, we're eating. I made it here, and goodbye. All right, it's the next day. And it stopped raining finally. As you see, it's clear. We are on our way to Walmart because I got a sore throat and need some cough drops. There's Collin driving. And now we're going to Mickey D's Nuts. So Collin and I are in the most haunted building of Kentucky. It's called Octagon Hall.
Definitely worth a visit.
So Collin and I are in a barn on the Octagon Hall property. Just looking around, it's dirt floor, boy, very old. As you hear, we've got a rocket coming towards us, and that's the anti. Oh, it's coming, and it passed. We are in Hendersonville. We're going to check on a firearm store to see if... Oh, the missile's coming back! I missed. So we're going to the firearm store. I'm very overexposed. It's called Guns and Leather. We don't even know if it's still there, but here's a view of Hendersonville, part of it. This is kind of a rougher side of it, so it looks to me. But I like Hendersonville. We're here. We're gonna go see if they got what we desire. So, we've been driving, and that's all we've been doing.
You know what? I had an idea in my mind, and it just did not go through. So I said, let's turn around.
Yeah, we were supposed to do something that I'm not going to say on camera. We thought it would have been funny, but there was a lot of traffic, and we just didn't do it. So, but now we've been driving for like an hour. But I haven't minded because I get to look around. There's the
Grand Tour.
The Grand Tour. That is a piece of the 9/11 statue. You can't see it well at all, but it's that little 9/11 statue. 9/11, one of the buildings, one of the towers.
It's part of one of the towers.
Yep, that I can't zoom in, but
we'll go check it out after we go to Kroger.
Yeah, I was there over 2 years ago. Well, about 2 years ago, when I came down, and yeah, we sat there, him, Noah, and I, and we ate Taco Bell, and Noah said that I was a big guy. Yeah.
It's the first time you met Noah.
Little did I know it wouldn't pan out. So we are on our way to, what is it, Bledsoe's Fort? We're waiting on his brother so we can go shooting at a firearms store. Driving through Gallatin, and I will see you when we get to the fort. So it's windy, and it's about 45 degrees. We're at Bledsoe Fort. As you can see, there's little bison statues, little, I think they're wood. We're here at the fort. It's a historic site, and we're in a huge open field.
There was a fort over there, up where my finger's pointing. You can't see it from here, so there's rolling hills, but old cemetery is back in those woods back there. Pretty neat spot to go if you ever come to Tennessee, this part of Tennessee, over by Nashville.
Yeah, you can, I don't know if you can see it, but over there's a big old, like, a little wooden porch or plank.
I'll actually take you over there.
In the distance. I'll turn the camera back on when we get over there, and I will show you guys it. All right, we made it over here. It was a tiny walk. This is where the fort would be, this wood outline.
Not much to see, but it's just a cool little bit of history that they want to show you here. It's a really neat area. All the rolling hills. You gotta walk to get here.
Yeah, like all videos, the camera doesn't do it justice with how big this field is. It's probably a good quarter mile in radius.
So you got over there, you got all the cabins and stuff like that, a little village of sorts you can check out, and monuments over there, the cemetery. Pretty cool.
Yeah, we actually got in one of the historic cabins.
Probably weren't supposed to be there, but the padlock was off of it, so.
It was cool. There was an upstairs, and then it wasn't much to see, but it was still cool. And it's windy and cold here, so that's why we have these jackets on.
Yeah, it's like 40, almost 50 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly. So this is going to be a cool part of the vlog. So we walked down, I said, look, there's a trail that goes down here. We walked down here, and there's a sign over there. That little white that I'm pointing at right there, that's a little sign. It says Cavern of Skulls, giving an arrow as to where you walk. And we literally found a boarded up cavern, a hole in the ground. And here is the proof.
The Cavern of Skulls, and it says right here in 1994, a significant discovery was made. Petrified bones of a large herd of pecaries, however you pronounce it, pig-like animals dating to the Ice Age, 15,000 to 30,000 years in age.
That is insane. Yeah, it's boarded up, and if you see, there's also, I was standing on it, there's grating too that they've, and then this huge, and a lucky penny.
Archaeological study of this cave is a continuing project to this day. That is cool.
I didn't even. This is correct.
I never knew this was here.
Man, I zoomed in. I didn't see much, but yeah, we just found the cavern of Scott. I wish we could go in, but this is.
Well, you know how cave diving goes.
Yeah, a lot of people get hurt. So we have stumbled upon a trail that is kind of hidden. A sign tells you where to go, but you have to find it yourself.
Yeah, you got to cross the big open field where we showed you before. You got to cross all that. And behind the fort, you'll see a trail.
The camera doesn't do it justice, but this is all covered in beautiful moss, like it's some sort of sacred. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
I guarantee you not many people know it's back here.
Yeah.
Because you got to cross an open field, like you wouldn't know to go back to.
No, you wouldn't.
Field.
So I'm vlogging again.
Left pennies here again.
Yeah, there's lucky pennies everywhere that people left. I'm baffled because this looks like something out of a film. I thought this was gonna take. There's like this little cavern. I thought it was gonna go into a cave, but
no, it didn't. But it's still cool.
I think this is where they would gather the water.
Yeah, this was their water supply, right for the fort and the settlement back there. Dude, this is insane.
Yeah, Colin and I, when we got done looking at the fort that you guys saw about a couple minutes ago, the outline of it, and then we just decided on a whim, with no signs telling us where to go, to come down here, and we've discovered a whole other side of this property.
I didn't even know this was here.
I didn't either.
Yeah, this is the Abram Trail. Doesn't look like much, but pretty neat park. I recommend.
I highly recommend. This is almost, man, I would almost say if you live in Indiana where I live, it's worth a 4.5 hour drive because there's lots to see.
Indiana's got some nice sights too, granted. You just gotta know where to look. But Tennessee is historic, if you know anything about it.
So, what happened at the fort was we pulled up, and it's kind of like a park in Indiana called Southwest Way. You pull up into a gravelly drive. There's some park benches and this little awning area where you can eat. We walk to the, there's two little historic houses, like kind of, one I think is like an authentic, one's a recreation, I think. We got into one of them because
probably weren't supposed to, but
yeah, probably weren't supposed to, but the padlock was off. It was almost like a puzzle. You had to pull a rope which lifted up the door lock, and then you open the door. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, there was another one that was unlocked too, like didn't have the padlock, but we pulled the rope and it wouldn't open, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's something barricading it, I think.
And then we walked through this trail, came up to the monument of, was that Isaac and his brother?
Yeah, Isaac Bledsoe and Anthony Bledsoe were their names. They were pioneers of sorts during the day and served in the Revolutionary War on the Patriot side.
Yeah. That was, and after that we went, Collin said, hey, we should go check out the fort layout just for fun. Walked over there, we were looking at the map, and I was eyeballing a trail. I'm like, we should walk down there and see what they're at. We walked, and that's when we came across the, like the
big discovery of all discovery.
It was almost like legitimate, like sacred grounds. Yeah. There was the cavern of the skulls that I showed you.
Yeah, and I didn't think there would be much there. I thought it'd just be maybe where there was a cavern at one point, but it's like caved in or something.
Yeah.
But we got there and there was this big iron barricade there or whatever. And then that's when we found it, this big hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Big cavern.
Yeah, it was this big hole in the ground. You could see a little bit into the cavern. There was kind of a stone barricade around the hole, and then there was this iron or metal cage thing put over the top so you can't get in.
And they've got signs all over the place to tell you the history of it. Like, it's dating back pretty much to the Ice Age. It's old.
Yeah.
And archaeologists are still doing excavations on it to this day. And man, that blows my mind.
And it was unfathomable. Then we walked past we went back, read the sign, walked down another trail, and then there was this, which you saw in the footage, the beautiful mossy walls leading down to, with stone steps leading down to where they get their fresh water from the creek.
Yeah, a whole lot of history. And then, of course, we walked down the trail a little more. There's a whole bunch more rock, mossy rock and trees and whatnot. And then you walked down a ways, and then you found the hunter's camp, or the log hunter's camp,
Yeah.
whatever it was called. And they just had like little reconstruction pieces there.
It was really cool.
Of like log designs where they would be camped, and a little fireplace in the middle. That was cool.
That just, like, for me, for parks, blows everything else out of the water. Alrighty, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I was supposed to leave, technically it's today because it's 4 in the morning, but I was supposed to leave today at 8 a.m., 9 a.m. to go back to Indiana in this, as you see, in this vlog, but I'm driving and I'm alone and it's dark. Well, as you can probably hear by my voice, I basically got sick, and I was starting to feel kind of bad at around 10, maybe 10:30, 11 at night, and I didn't want to risk waking up at 8, 9 a.m. and feeling horrid and not being able to drive or make it. So I'm on the road now. I'm in Indiana. I've got about an hour drive left. Yeah, I've just got the sniffles. My throat's sensitive. My nose is stopped up. I'd probably get the flu. I've got body aches. Slightly lightheaded, or slightly dizzy. It's really hitting me. I really gotta pee right now. So I'm gonna pull over and pee, and hopefully I don't get pulled over by this vehicle that's approaching me. Maybe it's a cop. But it's 3:53 a.m. right now, and I will get home at 5:05 roughly in the morning, and then I'm gonna crash because I'm sick. So I'll update you tomorrow when I wake up. Alrighty. Sorry the video quality is kind of pixely. Sun's going down, so the video quality suffers because of it. So this is the end of the vlog. For you guys, it's probably a 10-15 minute vlog, maybe. But for me, this has been a long 3 days, but a good long 3 days, not a bad. These days went by slowly, and I'm very glad because it has been very, very fun. I had a blast with my friend Collin up in Tennessee as usual. And this is kind of a weird ending to the vlog because, as you saw in the previous clip, I was vlogging myself driving home sick. It is now, it's been, how long has it been since that? Maybe 16, 17 hours, 18 hours since I did that. So the sun's setting, so it's a different day. And it's technically the same day because I was driving home in the morning. So what happened, I'll actually do a different video and it'll be up on my channel. We'll do a story time. The time I got sick up in Tennessee and drove home 4.5 hours. I had to drive home 4.5 hours anyway, but driving for 4.5 hours when you're sick, sniffling, you've got pains, body aches, you're coughing. I spilled a Gatorade all over this new car. Not happy about it. Thank goodness it was a light blue color, but whatever. So this is the end of the vlog. Collin and I did a lot. The vlog isn't going to be very long. Collin did like a 3-hour vlog. It was mostly unedited, but he had 3 hours of footage that I can always look back on. Mine's going to be a little more edited. I didn't film a whole lot. But I did film basically everything that we did in kind of short snippets. So if you liked it, if you liked this vlog, like, comment, and subscribe. I had an absolute blast, and Colin and I have to do this way more often. We just, we can't do it once or twice a year. So thank you.